These three things completely changed my entire business 180 degrees. My name is Michael Barayev. I built a team of 156 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years, and we did that with zero money invested. And now we have a solar company that's growing like crazy from coast to coast like butter on toast. So what I want to talk to you today about is the three things that I implemented in my business that completely changed everything for me. Number one is automation. Okay? When it comes to your business, and we talked about another video when it comes to people, when it comes to systems, those are the two pillars that help you grow your business. But on the system side, like, how do you grow systems? Like, I didn't know what I needed to do, right? And one of the things that changed everything for me was I literally automated everything in my business. So I look at every single step in the company, every single process, every single thing that needs to get done. I write it down. I draw it on a whiteboard, whatever it may be. And I literally tell myself, okay, how do I automate this? With a technology app, with a website, with something, right? And if I can't automate it with a technology, right, automatically without having any human error, I'll go to the second step and then maybe implement a human being, okay? Whether it's a virtual assistant, whether it's a friend, whether it's an employee, whether it's a vendor, it doesn't matter, but I want to automate the process so that I'm physically not involved in that specific action. Okay? And automation is amazing because, like, for example, let's say a sales guy, you know, in your team or some, as an example, makes a sale. And back in the day, like, I remember we used to have sales on a piece of freaking paper. Like, it was the carbon paper. You had the white, the yellow, and the pink paper. It was a headache because you had to sit there, you write the receipt for the customer, you give the pink to the customer, the white goes to the office, and then, you know, the yellow one you keep as a reference for yourself to make sure the commissions are right. And I'm like, why are we doing this paper stuff? This is 2015, right? Why couldn't we just automate it on a tablet where just you go on a tablet, you click on the buttons, and boom, it's done. You don't have to think about it, right? It goes to the right department. And that's what we ended up doing, right? And that's pretty much what automation is all about, is how do I automate things so that I don't have to put physical things in the realm. Like, I don't want to work with paper. I don't want to work with, oh, I need to think about this. Oh, when a sale comes in, I need to press a button. No, I want it to go automatically. It makes your life 10 times easier. So what I want you to do is write down a lot of the things that you're doing right now that are taking up a lot of your time. And think about, okay, how do I automate this thing? How do I make this thing work for me instead of me working for it? Okay? Number two, okay, the next thing that changed my life, the next thing that changed my business was delegation. Oh my goodness, wow, this thing changed my life. Like, for example, I used to post on my social media every single day. Stories and posts and this and that and comments and reply. And I was like, dude, I can't keep doing this. Like, it just takes a lot of time, right? An hour in the morning, an hour at night, throughout the day, this and that. It takes time to do all that stuff, replying to comments and talking to people and thinking about when to post. I couldn't deal with that. So I said, you know what? I gotta delegate this to somebody that is really good at it, number one, is effective and more efficient than me, and can get the job done, and I'd rather pay them. Like, instead of me trying to save myself a couple of $100, I'd rather have someone else do that, right? And I delegated that. That's an example of delegation. So another form of delegation is, you know, we have a recruiting system, a funnel. It's a machine of recruiting people. I don't want to do all that. I want the recruiter to be doing that. Let the recruiter call the customers, call the people, take care of all that stuff, and build that process. So you want to delegate, right? You want to hire people to help you to take the pressure off of you, okay? Because delegation will make your life 10 times easier. I have a friend of mine who does real estate, right? He was doing very, very well. His first year in real estate made $250,000, okay? Amazing. His second year, he's doing $500,000 plus, okay? And I was asking, like, yo, why are you running around like a chicken with no head? Do you have an assistant? No. I was like, dude, hire an assistant. Oh, should I do part-time? I'm like, dude, you need a full-time assistant. Pay her $700, $800, $1,000 a week, and she'll help you do everything. Or he'll help you do everything. Like, why not hire an assistant? And by the way, I just talked to him a couple days ago. He just told me, Michael, I hired an assistant. Listen to what you told me. Oh, my life is amazing. I'm like, of course, because you can focus on the most important stuff. Delegate, delegate, delegate. You may not have the money. Figure it out. Find a way to delegate everything you possibly can. I want to do absolutely nothing. I just want to use my brain. Because why would I waste my time trying to do these tasks when someone else in a different level, different skill set can go and make some money during that process, and they would love to do that? Like, do you think that assistant is happy? She's phenomenally excited. Why? She's getting paid to do something that she loves to do. I don't want to do sales all day. I want to delegate it so my sales guys can do it. And the sales guys love it because they make great commission. Everyone has their role. Learn to delegate. But remember, there's a process and a way to delegate so that you don't get screwed in the process, right? There's a format and a formula to that, which we could talk about another time, okay? And number three is what? Eliminate. Think about, number one, what process or system you can eliminate, or number two, what person you can eliminate. I always come into my business and I say, okay, well, who can I eliminate today? What can I eliminate? What can I remove? What can I get rid of? If I have an extra sheet, how can I get rid of this sheet in Google Sheets? Google Drive, how do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of that? How do I get rid of this extra step? Well, we have to sit there and it takes 60 days to do this. I'm like, wait a minute, why 60 days? Why can't we do it in 6 days? Why can't we do it in 6 hours? Why can't we do it in 6 minutes? I'm always thinking like that because I'm like, how do I eliminate stuff to make it much easier? Because simplicity wins ball games. The second you make something complicated, forget about it, like my New Yorkers like to say, right? You cannot have things complicated. Now, I understand you might say, listen, smart people. No, I'm not a smart person. I'm a simple person. I'm very simple. I want to make things extremely simple so I don't have to think about it. I want simplicity because simplicity wins ball games, right? It's not complicated. It's simple, right? And that's what you need to focus on. How do I eliminate stuff to make it more simple on the processes, on the system side? And number two, who can I eliminate this week? I come into my office, I'm like, okay, who am I getting rid of? Why do I say that? Why am I always thinking about getting rid of somebody? Michael, that's so not fair. You don't care about people and opportunity. No. I care about the people. The fact that I care about the people is the reason why I want to eliminate people. I care about people so much that I want to get rid of them so they can go focus on places and work in places where it's going to be better for them. I want them to work in areas that are in their strengths, not in areas with their weakness. And if I got to get rid of them, it's because they're not doing anything to do. Sometimes people want to be salespeople, but they're not ready to be a salesperson yet. They need to learn how to communicate first. They need to learn how to build their self-image first. And that's not my job. That's their job. So whenever they're ready, they come back. But that's why it's very important to eliminate. Not only for your benefit for the company and for yourself as a manager or a leader, but it's also important for you to eliminate it for them. Because if they get eliminated, I promise you, I have so many people that I got rid of, and they literally send me thank you letters, thank you messages on Instagram and texting saying, thank you so much for not letting me work here. Because I'm working in this pot right now, and I love it. I love what I'm doing, and I'm a baker. I'm doing this and that. I'm like, you're happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy. So the 3 things that changed my life. Number 1 is delegation. Number 2 is automation. And number 3, elimination. If you can figure out those 3 things, I promise you, your business will quadruple in a matter of days, a matter of months, and a matter of years. It'll explode like crazy because you are not the ultimate answer for this business. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for sharing this video. If you can, with your friend, a family member, whoever it may be, drop a like and drop a comment on this video. And don't forget to subscribe because we're going to get to 100,000 subscribers to inspire young entrepreneurs like yourself to go explode in the business world. So I love you guys and see you guys in the next video.